Well, good morning, everybody. It's Canadian Camman again. Today is Saturday, January 3rd, 2015. Happy New Year, everybody. And a group of us decided we'd take a chance to go for a little cruise today. So it's our first official ride for 2015. We're leaving from a buddy's place here. We're going to cut down through the golf course and get on the trails. But we picked a comfortable day, well, sort of comfortable day. It was about -10. We were out in the wind. It was about -20 with the wind chill. But anyways, sit back, relax, and we'll take another little cruise around the trails of Beaver Bank as we go for our first ATV ride for 2015. So, just I was saying in the little opening bit there, as it's Saturday, January the 3rd, 2015, and a group of us got together for a little ride. So the plan for today is we're just going to go for a little cruise and all that good stuff, and check out some trails, and check out a little cabin and all that good stuff, and have a boil up or have a lunch at least, and then main key thing was just to stay warm, so that was the main thing. Right here, we're just cutting off one of the side roads here now, and we're going to jump down into the golf course, and we're going to cut through the golf course. Like I said, we have the local club's got permission from the golf course owner to allow ATVs to pass through when the golf course is closed, and as long as we stay on the trails, on the golf cart trails, which is what we do. And we're going to get up to the other side, and they've installed a new gate because we've had some vandalism onto the golf course. Not by us or anything like that, but there's been some vandalism done to the golf course by some irresponsible ATVers, which of course tarnishes all with the same brush. So in order to appease the local golf course owner and to make sure that we still had access to it, the local club installed a gate with signage, and now club members have keys to pass through the gate, so we can go through the golf course and access the trails. So anyways, we're just going to scoot down, get onto the golf cart trail. We're going to go by the little river that we usually pass by, and then before long we're going to be up to the gate, and then we'll be cruising the trails. Try not to talk too much. I tend to talk a fair bit when I'm doing these things, but we'll describe as we go along, but I'll try and cut back. Starting off, I was on the tail end of it, so it was a little bit dusty. We had a little bit of snow down, but mixed with the dust, so it was a little hard to see, but we're going to try our best and eventually get up front and get the cruise line and get see things. So sit back, relax, enjoy the scenery as we go ATVing on a nice, cool January 3rd, 2015. So this is where the gate is placed for the access to get onto the woods roads from the golf course. So just getting the key out now. One of the boys up front's got the key and he's gonna unlock the gate and we're gonna pass through. As you can see, we weren't the only ones thinking about going for a ride today, and just side by side decided just pulled up behind us there. Nice Razor. He was gonna meet up with a bunch of fellas that we'll end up meeting up with later on as well. So we're just gonna go through the gate here very shortly and keep on trucking.
How she going? Good. Yep. Yeah, we got keys. Hopefully it's not froze.
Well, the trail going was pretty good. This stretch of trail usually is pretty bumpy and pretty. You can't go as quickly as you can here, but it looks like somebody's put some work into it. So, anyways, we're just crossing around from the golf course on the woods road. It takes us around to the 5K trail, which is the trail that the locals call it. It's a trail that was cut up through the woods, about 5 kilometers long, and takes you through the woods, so you don't have to go on any road. So, but we're going to meet up with a group of guys here. One of them is was on the ride with us when we went for the wet, rainy ride. There, he's the fella kind of in the middle there, and he was waiting for. He's actually waiting for the Razor to show up. So, anyways, the whole gaggle of us decided to cut up the 5K trail here, and when we get up on the other end, we're gonna stop for a quick break and just check out the local fire pit that the local ATV club has created. So, nice little spot to stop and have a quick break. So, anyways, we're just gonna cut up through the 5K trail here. I think I got most of its entirety. But the nice thing about it this time of year is that usually this trail is another trail that needs a lot of work, a lot of holes, a lot of dips and bumps and stuff like that. But with the rain, snow, and everything's cold, a lot of the bumps have been taken out. It's all flattened out because it's all filled up and frozen solid. So it worked out really nice. It was a real treat to go up and down. So, anyways, we're gonna scoot up the 5K trail here to the top to the top of it, and we'll be stopping again to take a quick little break, and then we'll continue on our way. So I guess a little more history about the 5K trail. In the wintertime, when there's sufficient snow, it is actually a designated snowmobile trail. However, we've kind of made arrangements with the local, or general understanding with the local snowmobile club that if they start grooming the trail and they have enough snow and they start grooming the trail, that ATVs will stay off the trail and not tear it up, providing that it's and only ride the trail if and not tear it up if the temperature is colder than -5 degrees, and we proceed at a slow speed just so you don't tear it up. And that's just a general rule that we kind of use around here. Keeps everybody happy, because this is probably one of the few trails that the ATVs and the snowmobiles both use all the time. And the last few years we haven't had enough snow for the snowmobilers to use it. But in the event that they start grooming, they do get enough snow that they do start grooming it, then it becomes a designated snowmobile trail in the province, and therefore ATVs are not supposed to use it. But like I said, we got a kind of an unwritten handshake type rule that you can use it because it helps us join up to other trails. And if it's like to be colder than -5, you just got to take your time and not tear it up. So then responsible ATVers like ourselves will follow those rules and make sure that everybody's happy and that everybody can enjoy their respective sports. So that's just a brief history about this trail. I think the actual snowmobile club actually has applied for a significant grant in order to do a lot of work to this trail, and I think the local ATV club is also planning to pitch in and help out and help smooth out and make this trail a little more user friendly for year-round use. So that's a little more history with the 5K trail. It's I personally don't like going down it in the summertime. I find it really hard on the body and rough as all heck, and you gotta really mind your P's and Q's. But like today, where everything's froze up solid, it's really nice. So we're almost up to the top, and so it won't be too much longer, and we'll be up to the top of the trail, and we'll be stopping. But I just wanted to drop that little bit of history. It's nice to have two organizations working together instead of working against each other to help better both sports and to promote it in the area. So here we are up at the top of the 5K trail, and here's the nice area that the local ATV club's got set up here. Got a nice little burn pit, some benches, fire we put aside, a recycling bin, and a garbage can. So nice spot to hang out and warm up if you need to on a cold day. But we're not going to hang out there too long. We kind of started out a little late, so we're going to keep on going. But if you kind of keep it in the middle of your screen here, you're going to see that our wind farm is growing, and out of the 4, they've got 1 built. So we're going to go pass by the tower here in a little bit, but it's nice to see something actually going ahead. So this is the little wind farm that's being built in the North Beaver Bank area, and it's going to be a nice project to provide electricity for the locals and all that good stuff. And now you can see over on the left there's another tower starting to be built. So yeah, it's a project coming along. As you can see, they've been busy building them, and hopefully they'll be in service soon. I don't think they're going to meet their February deadline, but who knows? But they're a sight to be seen. You can see them from a long ways away, and when you get up close to them, they're up there. So yeah, that's our wind farm that we're getting. So we're going to go up here, and then we're going to scoot back down onto the woods roads, and we're going to do kind of a sort of a loop so we don't do much backtracking. The only stuff we'll actually backtrack is probably the 5K trail back down and back around the lake back towards the golf course. So, but for the most part, we don't do much backtracking. Key thing here today was just go for a cruise and try and find one of the cabins that I've kind of scoped out on Google Earth, and check it out, and that's where we'll end up having our lunch. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're just gonna scoot along here and enjoy the scenery as we cruise around on the woods roads. really wasn't going to stop. I just wanted to do a quick check on everybody, make sure everybody was doing okay, and that I wasn't going too fast. So one of the boys was having a little bit of a fuel issue, so I want to make sure his fuel problem wasn't getting any worse and all that good stuff. So it wasn't doing too bad. He was dripping fuel, but seemed to be driving as. But that's all I can do. So we were keeping an eye on it, but for the most part, we were just want to make sure everything was still okay and everybody was good to keep going, which we keep on doing.
Do we keep going or take a break?
So we decided to keep going. We weren't very far away from this cabin that I wanted to check out. So here's a side trail that I believe it's on, and hopefully my coordinates are right on the GPS. Anyway, we're just checking the fuel on the
Not going too
bike
fast
over
on the
there.
Greg.
So
Speed's okay. You're not getting cold.
I'm just checking on one of the guys here. He's only wearing jeans, so. Anyways, he says he's not cold. Anyway, so we're going to head down and see if we can find his cabin and then have lunch. That's our key plan right now. And we're hopefully we'll be successful. So the trail wasn't looking too promising here, but I figured it was just hopefully it's just a little cut through that the boys had used to put the cabin in. And sure enough, we're going to find it. It's down here, and the right here, so come across a little outhouse, and you don't just have outhouses in the middle of nowhere. Anyways, worked out. This is the cabin that I was trying to find, and managed to find it. So we're going to stop here now. We're going to have bite to eat. We're going to have a little see if the cabin's open, which it is, and it's actually open. So and split up some wood on the outside there, and we'll bring it in and we'll put a little fire on the stove and get things warmed up for ourselves. And it's a nice little spot he's got here, and I really thanked him. We signed a little book and all that good stuff that he had there. We spent enough time. We were about 2 hours having lunch, so we kind of got on the go here. We had our trailing time was going to be cut short, so we still had a fair bit of ways to do to close the loop. So, but yeah, we had a fine feed. Boys brought a fair bit of grub, and we all relaxed, sat back, and enjoyed it, and warmed up a bit. But then we had to get back on the trails. It's getting on time. We had to get out of the woods. So next little bit here now, we're just gonna cruise on out, and we're gonna go a little further in the woods, and then kind of loop out towards south side of Whalen Lake and back down along the woods roads, and take a couple cut trails and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, that's the plan. And I think we do 64 clicks in total. It's not bad for leaving late and spending a couple hours at the cabin having lunch, plus all the stops we made. So we did all right. I think we were home by 4:30 was all said and done. Anyways, we're just gonna scoot back out the trail to the main road and get on the main road and continue our looping for our ATV ride for today. So all this trail is here is just a little trail that's just a little cut through again that takes you from one woods road to the other woods road. This one is a little cut through that takes you south of Whalen Lake, and then we'll cut up onto the other woods road there that'll take you back out towards the main road. So that was the only reason we're here, and I just wanted to let you know it's a really bumpy trail, and you had to take your time going on it. You didn't want to do any damage to the bikes or anything like that. They throw you. So yeah, so that's all this is. Just one of those little cut through trails, and once before it, we'll be back on the woods roads again.
I don't know if anybody needs to use the washroom after that. She's a little bumpy. Oh, geez.
Well, I couldn't quite figure out what was going on there. I wasn't not used to seeing full-size vehicles in the woods on Saturdays. Anyways, come to find out, a couple of fellas here are rabbit hunting or something with dogs, and when their dogs were so. Anyways, seen the shotgun, so we just hold off here, wait till they recover their dogs.
Oh, you got a dog loose, do you? See one. No problem. We're just going down the end of the trail, that's all.
He seemed a little bit contrary to me. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't trying to do anything to them. Anyways, they got their dogs, thanked them for it, and we went by and continued on our trails. But to me, people get a little upset. I mean, it's a joint use thing. We waited till they had recovered their dogs, so no dogs would get spooked or anything like that. And once he found them, they waved us on through. So, because I have no problem respecting other people when they're in the woods doing their thing, as long as they respect when we're doing our thing. And it worked out in the best. Like I said, we waited, and once we got there all clear, we proceeded on through. And we're just going to head down here to a little trail that cuts back through towards the power lines.
Stop.
So once again, this is a dead-end woods road, but there's little cut-through trails that we can use, and this one takes us through to the woods road and the power lines on the other side. So instead of having to do all the big S loop shape around, we can just do a little cut-through here and save us some time. It's getting on late in the day, and we've been going all day, so trying to cut back on to save some time. So like I said, we still did 64 clicks, but yeah, if we had to go all the way around, it would have been a little bit longer. So anyways, I think I show this one in its entirety, going through the entire cut through, because it's a nice little trail actually. And I think when we get on the other side, there's a big frozen puddle at the bottom, so do some ATV figure skating. I don't know what we want to call it, but that's what they were doing donuts and stuff like that. So something to look forward to on the other end of the trail.
them go ahead. Huh? No, it wasn't Keith. Nobody there with a survival suit, so. Nobody there with a survival suit. Oh, we missing anybody? There's the two lads. We're missing two. Done playing?
Well, it was getting late on in the day. I said time to get out of the woods before it got too late. The plan was to be out for 3. I said we won't get out till almost 4:30 when it's all said and done. We're only an hour and a half behind. So we're just going to take the trail down here now. It cuts down along the second power lines, and then we'll pop out towards the road that takes us down to the back down to the wind farm again. So you'll see the constructed wind tower again. So, but that's pretty well it for the run. We go back down through the 5K trail then, and then back around the lake, and we head home. So that's pretty well it for the cruise. Once you get going here, we're gonna, as I head down, and we'll come across the wind farm, head down towards the fire pit area, and then back down through the 5K trail, and then catch the trail home. Well, this is pretty well going to conclude the run. We're almost down to the bottom of the 5K trail. We're going to make another stop here in the woods before we get onto the trail and onto the main woods road again. I don't record much after this because I'm basically sucking dust again, so not much point in repeating the dust scenes. I'd like to thank the guys for coming out for a run. Like I said, it was minus 12 the whole day, minus 10, minus 12 the whole day. The wind dropped out, which was good. Made it feel warmer because they didn't have the wind chill on us. We tried to stick to trails that had some cover so we didn't get too cold. But overall, we had a lovely day for our first ride of 2015. And like I said, I'd like to thank the guys for making the time to come out for a cruise and go exploring the trails again. And hopefully we'll be able to do it very shortly in the future. Other than that, that's pretty well it for the video. We're just going to basically work our way home after making one final stop for a quick break. Once again, thanks for watching. Any questions or concerns or comments, feel free to leave them below. And everybody, just stay safe on the trails as always, and respect everybody's right to enjoy themselves in the woods. I think our grand total, like I said, was 64 kilometers and round trip, and worked out really well. Once again, thanks for watching, and have a great day.